You're silly. Did I even go on my phone yesterday? Probably. She's so cute. She's so roomy. What's happening, everybody? It's Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I'm hanging out. I'm doing stuff. I am playing on the internet, entering my magic collection, like I always am. Welcome to week 11! Hey, everybody. I don't even know if the internet has started yet. Let's see if I can. Yesterday, I was going to put that I was on the internet, and then I just completely forgot. That sounds correct. I don't know. Sometimes I get lost. I'm very easily lost, what can I say? Why are all these galleries so weird? How is everybody doing? I am Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content occasionally on the internet. I am a puppeteer. I'm a cosplayer. I make a lot of Magic the Gathering content around and about. What else is going on in the world? You might have seen my puppets or my cosplays at magic conventions. That happens. I know that's a thing. Patty Cat, you are silly. You know, my phone still doesn't know what all my cats are like. This is this cat, and I'm like, this is not this cat. Sure, you're so silly. Oh my gosh, that's a silly picture of Shuri. Okay, let's get this over with. Sorry. I had a busy morning of doing stupid stuff, so, and not sleeping at all, because sleeping is a stupid. Sleeping is for losers. You know who needed merch, everybody? Paris Hilton needed merch, because she doesn't have enough money. I love the world. It's a terrific place. It's not. It's not. Let's just be serious. Why would I want this? Oh, fine. Whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Add this song. Instagram, I don't care what you're doing. You're dumb. Nobody likes you. I think that's true. I don't know. I don't like Instagram at all. I hate it, actually. It's stupid. It has a terrible editing system. Ugh. Stupid editing system. It's just not good. It's Facebook. Ugh. But everything sucks. What am I gonna say? There's no tech company that's not trying to screw me over in some way, shape, or form. In some out there in the world. I mean, yay? I think? No, not yay. Opposite of yay. Hope everybody's having a good holiday season. That's a thing that's happening, I think, for some people. Oh my gosh, so we've been adding cards for what seems like forever. It may have been forever. This is my Moxfield collection of cards, of my trade binder anyway. We have been, this is week 11. I have been entering cards into my trade binder. This is, I act like it's such a lot of work, but I enjoy doing it, so it's not really work. We finished everything that needed to be done today, so now we're just hanging out on here. I know I actually wanted to get Garuda set up, but I keep forgetting to do that. Guess I could do that right now, maybe. I had it hooked up. And then I keep spelling it wrong. Garuda? Why can't I spell words? Why are words so hard? That's me. Sign in. That's also me. Continue signing in. Ah, my pending friend request. Look at all these friends. Become my friends, people. Look at all these people. Yay, I have a bunch of friends. Look at all my friends. Content, that's me. Discover guru.content. I do need to make some content. All these people in their fancy they have their fancy banners and their fancy little icons for everything. I'm not fancy. I'll never be fancy. Everybody has their fun pictures of themselves that they use for pictures of things. I don't have anything. I'm bad at things. What can I say? I'm gonna try to get this going. Let's see here. I don't want a new game. I just want me hanging out, doing things. All formats? Sure. No, I don't want all formats. I want the only format that matters. Magic. It's just not a format. What are we playing? We're playing Magic by myself. Is that a thing? Create a game. Yes, I click this. Number of players? Just me. I don't. Tagline? It's me. I'm just fiddling with stuff. Da 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 da. Let's see what happens when I do this. I don't know what'll happen. I'm fiddling with things I probably shouldn't be fiddling with right now. Device settings. OBS virtual cam? Yeah, but that doesn't seem right. Why is it trying to do it in such a... Oops. Dumb. Now I gotta enter in words again? I hate words. I hate entering in words. One. Device. OBS virtual cam. I swear. Camera on. Join game. Let's see what happens. My computer explodes is probably what happens. Yeah, that's a commander game. That's a thing that's happening. Can I just make this one big picture? Is that a thing? What's this button do? Nope, that rolls dice. What's this do? Oh, that's just me. I don't want these other players. Can I just get rid of them? Is that a thing? What happens if I just want me? How do I get just a giant picture of me? Well, guess we'll figure it out later. Okay, I'll quit fiddling with things. I am a load of fun. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. I just make up things as I go. Still have lots of stuff I need to do today. Don't really want to do any of it though. Stupid stuff. Sandworm convergence. You are a silly card. Do stop all those pesky flyers from biting me. Tom, what am I doing? I'm entering cards into my mox field. I was trying to mess with Garuda and get it set up so that I could single stream? I don't know how to do that. Maybe that's a way to do it. I need to play with the options. I have to get rid of it. It tries to hurt me. I need to do things. Sometimes I need to punch you in the face with my flyers, and I can't punch you in the face with my flyers. And then you're gonna try to feed them to worms? What kind of jerkface feeds people to worms? I'll tell you who. Tom. Tom is who. No, this gives everybody trample. That's a good way to win. I like trample. I like trample. Scoot mob. Scoot mob. Much cooler than scoot swarm. This is not as powerful. But I don't have to do as much math. Tom, I highly recommend that everybody punch Tom in the face. Are you looking for something to make your life better? How about punch Tom in the face? You know, we'll probably end up with more scoots. Scoot should just be its own creature type. Scoot. What is a scoot? Is it a form of creature? Is it a... What makes a scoot? And what is a scoot? I guess I could just go look at it. Maybe it does have actual... Maybe it actually is something. I don't know. It could be. Don't you hate yourself? That is true. That is... I do. How did they know? Man, I am listening to some crazy techno rave music. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Thank you, Veil Fostrix. On top of things. Always. Look at this. We learn things on my show. I imagined it had to be something. I wasn't sure if it would be the creature's name or not. Or what kind of creature it is. But I can see that. They have the cool plating. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Origins. I've dealt with a lot of crocodiles lately. Last night I should have just went to sleep, and I sat there for like 5 hours just playing Assassin's Creed Origins, because every time I tried to go to sleep, I couldn't get to sleep, so I was just like, guess I'll just keep playing. Usually I like read and I fall asleep. Magic players described as horny. Yeah. I've been to Magic conventions. I see what goes on. 151. What's up? Yeah, I do miss the game day promos, the full art game day promos. Even these full arts I like, but I do like that they got rid of the borders on the side of them now. All I need is this tiny little border next to the text box and up here that tells me what color something is. Otherwise, I want to see more art. The art is already tiny enough. It didn't need it to be any tinier. That was one of my reasons why I hated Kamigawa's double flip upside down commanders. I guess they're not really commanders, but they do turn into legendaries. You get like no artwork, and it makes me sad. It makes it even tinier than it normally is, and then you got the dual cards that are like 2 cards on 1 card with the borders. It's even more ridiculous. Damn it, Tom. Are you off today? I don't know what Tom's schedule is. I don't know how Tom's work. I just always assume Tom is at work all the time. All the time. Either that or he's playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Tom is always playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. At some point I'll beat the expansions, but I'm clearing up my game pile right now. I have lots of games that I've started that I've meant to finish. Just stuff comes up and I'm like, I'll start this new game, or a new set of magic cards comes out, or I'm an ambassador, and then I have to, I'm like, I gotta make content, I can't play video games right now, and then I forget, and then a new video game comes out. So difficult. Secure tribe builder. How many of you? 2? Oh, Steve. Always doing Steve stuff. Hey everybody, my name is Steve. I'm going to go get us a basic land. I'll be back. How many secure tribe elders does one need? 7. Exactly 7 of them. So we've been working on some new artwork, some new stickers, some new emotes. I gotta send mine out. Got it all built. It's just sitting there. I gotta put sleeves on it. I do have extra sleeves right now, I think. Oh, Jaheira, she is just a friend of the forest. And then there's Emmara, friend of the inside of her house. She is not a fan of anywhere else. You know, turtles are all bad for the most part, except for the newer ones. This meandering tower shell, we were like, yay, we're getting a new turtle, and then I'm like, oh, it literally leaves the board and comes back later. I gotta... A delay, Tom. I think, what did we put? Giant lion turtle is sweet. It's a cat. Which is very exciting. Oh my god, my eyes are giving me all sorts of issues. Nonsense. Shatterstorm. Get out of here. Are there multiple Rishkars in here? What is happening here? Oh my god, there's 3 Rishkars in this one plastic sleeve. What is that? I was like, this feels weird. Yeah, maybe we'll get some good turtles for once. Maybe we will. I am surprised they have not announced ambassadors for Lorwyn yet, or maybe they're not doing ambassadors for Lorwyn. I don't know. I know nothing that happens. When are they showing previews for Lorwyn? I literally know nothing that goes on. For the amount of information that I absorb daily, I know nothing that goes on in Magic, which is kind of silly. It's usually because I'm already doing Magic stuff during the day, and then I don't go back to do more. I gotta move on to my next hobby of the day. I'm like, okay, let's go get this done, or go do this. I guess. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Hope your holiday season's not too shabby, not too cold, not too windy. All the things that mine have been. Was it January 5th? I was gonna say. They're like, here's some story. We're going on vacation for 2 weeks. Wizards just gets 2 weeks of vacation. I've never been to a place that cares about me as an employee. Even just doing things for myself, I am terrible to myself all the time. Hey, this is a lesson. I don't know if I have this lesson. Oops. Did I just write lesson? Yeah, I did. I started writing basic. Like it. Hey, Mandalorian. Hey. What you doing? You just coming through? Yeah? You're so here. Does your employer care about you, Tom? Walmart just cares about their employees and about their customer base. Well, they do care about them. They give them money. The funny thing is, most Walmart employees just give their money back to Walmart. Like, you work there, and then all your money just gets cycled back in. It's dumb. I used to always try not to spend. I would purposely go out of my way to spend my money at other places. I used to go to Target every weekend for the longest time, because that was where my card/comic store was, so I would just wait if I needed something. There's nothing I need most of the time. Most of the time it's just stuff I want. God, I hate ooze. Ooze is stupid. That ooze is stupid. It's gross. It just looks like it would get everywhere. I always just imagine oozes leave slime trails too. Ugh. Hate everything about ooze. No, your tone did not come across, Tom. I didn't hear the sarcastic tone in your voice. That is a bad thing about chat. You can take it so many different ways depending on how your brain is. Greater good. I knew you were somewhere around here. So this is almost the end of this box. And Tom, you don't know how to make jokes. Jokes aren't real. Jokes are all fake. Do jokes exist anymore? Are we allowed to tell jokes? Is that still a thing? Tom's not allowed to tell jokes. Why haven't we had a... Oh, it's a lot sooner than I thought it was. I don't know why I was thinking that was May. I'm just throwing things now. Oh, that's how it works now? I thought that's how that worked. You know, one of my favorite things, though, is, like, whenever you're mean back to people who are terrible, they're just like, why are you so mean? Why are you being mean to me? I'm like... My brain is just... Ah. Let's... People getting ready with their Wolverine riders. I hate elves. We're gonna get so many elves. Yeah, we live in an interesting time. Somehow we went back in time? I don't know. Did you hear we're going back to the moon, though? That's pretty exciting. In 2 years, we can't even get helicopters or airplanes to fly properly, but we think we're going to send somebody to the moon. Could you ever imagine what would happen if our current country went to the moon, built a space station, went to Mars, then found alien life at some point. And can you imagine how badly we would just do what we've done always, invade the country, kill the people, and steal their stuff. That's what America does. I was like, you think they're going to accept the aliens? They can't even accept people that are humans. They're definitely not accepting aliens. Exactly. We're like, we need all your oil for stuff. We're gonna take that. You don't need that. We need it. I don't know. I imagine we wouldn't be very nice to the aliens, and I imagine the aliens would probably. I don't want to join the. Well, I would join the aliens. I don't know. We can't even accept each other. let's let's work on that before we start meeting aliens, or fix our own planet. That's always a cre not a hey. Let's just jump off of this thing and run away because we broke it. Oopsies. Oopsies. Silly, silly stuff. The real world. You are a silly thing sometimes. I try to just laugh about it all, but there's a lot of not to laugh at. I try to find humor in the terribleness of things, but sometimes. Uh, Rude Weaver, a druid. You have so many words, and none of them do anything that I really care about. Like, this is a lot of words. I don't know. Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon, everybody. I am going to go do a little stretchy stretch on my spine. Go check my messages and make sure I didn't... Actually, I guess I could just do that and make sure that nobody... Garuda, me and you need to work on stuff. Oh my god. So, the bank that my partner works at, somebody... Or one of the banks that my partner works at, her friend got hit by a car on Friday outside the bank and was a hit and run. I will tell you more when I get back. 10 seconds, everybody. I will be right back. Thanks for sitting through my breaks. I do appreciate you all. I appreciate you. We can go buy felt. That is always my most excited thing. Boop. Is this a foil? It is a foil. I will leave you with this be right back screen. What's up? don't like that. Come on, guys. Yeah. So nice. I love you. You wanna go squeaky? You wanna go squeaky? Because I'm not go squeaky. My little Lando. Little baby Lando. He's so handsome. So handsome and cute. Welcome back, everybody. I am back, I swear. The screen says I'm not, but I am. Burr, 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 burr. I had to go outside and get mail because apparently there was a package that had to go be grabbed. But I missed a package, which makes me sad. There's nothing important. I was Sirius XM sending things. Da 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 da. I got to pet lots of cats, Lando. That's one of the reasons why I was a little bit later coming back here from break, is because Lando was going. He makes these little chirp sounds when he sees me, and then I have to go say hi to him. Hi, everybody. I'm Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. You can find me on all the socials. GoddessofBlundR. Doing things. I'm around. I'm a puppeteer. I'm a cosplayer. I make a lot of different kinds of Magic content on the internet. You might have seen me guesting places. You might have seen me on the Magic Online creator game show last week, which was a lot of fun. I had a lot of... I have so much useless Magic knowledge in my head. I want to create an infinite token Pictionary game that's just Magic and nerdy, silly things. It'd be Magic related, but every once in a while I would throw other nerdy universe. Maybe we'll have a universe beyond question thing where people have to draw something from a different universe. Okay, I need to talk to Megan. That would be fun. I don't know. Nobody ever invites me to their drawing things, and I love drawing. I don't know. It's very disappointing when you doodle something and you draw, and then it's like somebody else draws next, and everybody's like, "Ah, that's magnificent!" And you're like, "Oh, I thought I did a good job too." I'm like, well, maybe I didn't. I do like doodling, though. I know I'm not a fantastic artist. I just like doodling. I'm a doodler. Jasper. That is a Baloth. So many Baloths. Do we have a Baloth commander? I feel like that's not a thing. I feel like it's probably just a beast commander. Oh yeah, because we got Baloth Prime, and that wasn't a legendary either. Yes, it's our best friend, Jesper. Every once in a while, Jesper likes my stuff on Instagram, and I'm like, yeah, I'm so cool. Those are the highlights of my life when I'm like, yee. So silly. Revolving door. This building looks like it's upside down. Do you think that the door flips upside down? Like the building looks like it flips. That's weird. Maybe it's just the angle of the artwork. I don't know. You know, I still don't. I have, I think, one of the Dungeons and Dragons decks still built from the original cycle of Commander decks that came out. I don't know if I have a party deck, but I think I might make a party deck that's a Final Fantasy party deck, though. Or at least themed from Final Fantasy. That's the thing, too, is I built all these Final Fantasy decks from when I was an ambassador for Final Fantasy 2, and I tried to keep them all themed just Final Fantasy cards, and anything that could be Final Fantasy or Magic related, but I feel like I would like to build some more Final Fantasy decks, too. I don't even think I built all the decks I wanted from Aether Drift. I'm just talking about the sets that I did Ambassador stuff for, that I did build a bunch of decks for, and I still didn't build the amount of decks that I would like to have built, so I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing, too. I try to be careful about not building the same kind of deck over again, just because then I'm just not going to do anything with it. And then I spent all that time building it, and I was like, why did I do that? Ah, this adds Simic, but only if I control Nisas. So silly. This guy's an insect ninja. That's almost a turtle of ninja variety. I imagine they already knew we were going to be doing Ninja Turtles when Neon Dynasty came out. I don't know exactly when the Nickelodeon stuff was decided, but it's usually like a 2 to 3 year period before that things are planned. So that's like, as much as I would love to go do Secret Lair stuff for Wizards, like, it would be like 3 years in the future. Would anybody even see any of that stuff? Are we still going to exist in 3 years? And like, do those sets even matter? Are we even going to see those? I know it's a terrible way to think, but I don't have a lot of faith. But I do have a hope for pizza in the future. A hope for pizza in the future. The biggest pizza party of them all. We're all gonna eat some pizza when a terrible person goes away. I do love me some pizza. And Tom, that's not how you spell Jesper. Embarrassing. You just spelled our best friend's name wrong. Like some kind of fool on the internet. Now he's gonna see this and he's gonna be like, ugh, that B word and that guy can't even spell my name right. Punch him. Punch him right in the face, and I bet I'll feel so much better, is what he's gonna say. That was a callback to when we were talking about punching Tom in the face earlier today. So anyway, there was a hit and run outside of the bank like 8 minutes from here where my partner works. And yeah, she was just crossing the street to go into work, and somebody hit her, left her there in the parking lot. They found her unconscious, laying there in the street, and she's still in the hospital. She woke up and didn't remember anything had happened. She has a broken leg and a bunch of other crap going on. People suck. That's the second car accident that's been in my vicinity of my life. At least it wasn't Heather that got hit by a car. I apologize to the lady who did get hit by a car, and that's still not cool. Well, hit and runs are just freaking stupid anyway. But somebody hit our car. We never get to car accidents. But somebody smashed into our car outside of our house and then drove away. $6,500 in damage. It's insane. I hate people. I love you all. I love my friends. I love cool people, but, like, I understand you made a mistake, and we probably would have been upset about it, but could have not effed us over. Now our insurance is going up and costing us a ton of money that we didn't have in the first place. Is it to something that we need to do our job? The world is dumb. I just want to play Magic with people and play games. I just want to, like, I would like to make a living as a content creator. That would be really super cool. But I don't want to do things that I don't want to just attach myself to everything so that I can try to be everywhere so that everybody sees me, and that's just not for me. I don't know. I want to be as real as I possibly can be. I don't want to just be shilling things. That is too many E's in that creeping reconnaissance. 137. Sometimes green cards are not exciting. Like, this card does not excite me. I mean, you could choose a permanent type, return all cards of the chosen type from your graveyard to hand. So I guess you could just return all your creatures or something to your hand. I guess it's not terrible. Innistrad, you're silly. I would really like to explore more of all these Magic worlds. That's the thing, is they could make more Magic story and have, like, Magic books and things could be a thing. I mean, freaking Games Workshop puts out so much, like, literary content for their games every month. They put out multiple books every month. Like, there's a market for it if they're good and they're enjoyable. let's say good, because let's just say the last Magic books, even though, you know, there was an Eldraine digital only book, and I don't know where you can. I tried to find my copy because I did buy it, and then I realized, I was like, did I finish it? And I was like, I'm pretty sure I did, because Garrick did stuff, I think, in that. I think that was a thing that happens. I know he was on the cover. And I've never, I don't know, I remember seeing it when it first came out, and I bought it, I read it, and then I don't remember where I saw it or how to find it again. I don't know if it was an Amazon book? Digital book? I don't know. Wild Pear, you're silly. So, this is the end of this freaking box. We're almost there. We almost got there. God, green cards are so boring. Oh, that's a cool Eldrazi fungi. A lot of weird stuff here. What is this thing? That's silly. There's so many Magic cards. That's crazy, the amount of Magic cards that there are. And that the game still functions. I hope you are all having a good weekend. Oh, I guess that's the end of the weekend now, huh? I don't know what today is. I had to actually ask Alexa earlier. I was like, what the hell day is it? She's like, you are dumb. I was like, correct. That does not tell me what day it is. She was like, it is the 22nd. You did not go and pick up your package outside. And then they walked away. The terrible thing is, in my office, I can't hear anything. Like, not only that, with my headset on, I really don't hear anything. So, like, when deliveries happen, I have no idea they're happening. This music is ridiculous. Industrial Grit. This is a Chicago-based band. We should go see if... I feel like these people would be friends with Dark Pact. Dark Pact is probably friends with them if they're from Chicago, right? I just imagine that Dark Pact is friends with everybody. Dark Pact, you're so cool. You know, maybe I'll build my werewolf deck this year. Birthday Massacre is coming to Buffalo, Tom. I don't know if you knew that or not. I assume he is a member, or they are a member of Happy Endings, the cast. We just didn't see him in the background. Did you want to go see Say Anything and Motion City Soundtrack in February? I hate that it costs money to do things. Like, I would do so much more stuff if I had money. Like, I want to enjoy life. I like, as much as I would like to believe in fictional characters and things that I'm gonna get to do cool stuff later on in life. Once I'm dead, yeah, it's not for me. Jesper did this artwork too, Tom. I don't imagine it is very expensive. I imagine it is probably like $30 at the most. I feel like Birthday Massacre was only like $25. I think it might have been less than that. I feel like I'm in the Matrix listening to this music. Tiny one. Hi, tiny one. Let me tell you, the weirdest stuff happens in my house at like 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, all the cats are awake, and they're just roaming around doing shit. Like, there's a whole entire world going on while I'm sleeping sometimes. Ah, here we go. Here's the elf that I need that'll save me. Devoted Druid. Start putting -1 counters on me. I'll just start untapping, or I'll just keep tapping for mana. Keep throwing counters on me. I'll just keep getting rid of them. Quit putting counters on me. At some point, I would really like to make a Magic the Gathering musical. There's a lot of things I would like to do that if I had money and people that wanted to do stuff, I could accomplish things. I would have so many more costumes and puppets and... Slime against humanity. Sure. I assumed you wanted to be in my musical tone. You know, Eldrazi and fungus seems like just two things that shouldn't go together. Like, it seems like two things that do the same thing. This guy is a fungi. Look at those tentacles. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. I didn't even see that. It's too busy rambling on my nonsense. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. This is my little morning program where I just sit here. My mornings start in the afternoon. I always say it's my magical miniature morning, but it's more of a afterthought afternoon. It's a after I've finished all of my work and chores, then I can go do this for a little while. Sacrifice a land. Target creature gains shroud. What is a shroud? Magali artwork. Well, it's Modern Horizons 3. I swear, I don't know what was in Modern Horizons 3. I know it was in the Commander decks because I played those a lot. It came out at a weird time. It came out during, like, right before Command Fest Atlanta last year. I got to draft it a couple of times, which was nice. I didn't think I was going to get to. Man, I am very excited about Lorwyn. I'm going to need all of you to watch the long form content from the 3 people that are doing previews and tell me what's going on, because just post pictures for me, because I don't have to, so I don't have to go watch things. I don't have time to watch long form content. I wish I did. Like, back in the day, I used to watch, like, Command Zone and game nights and stuff, but, like, I would rather watch a movie and absorb new information. I don't, also, I watch my friends' content and stuff, but I don't like to watch, like, big content now because I don't want it to influence my opinions on things, I guess. I already have my opinions on things, but I don't want... Oh, that's the wrong one. I combined that one with my original Eldrazi, my mono green Eldrazi deck, because, you know, get the Eldrazi's out as fast as you can. Isn't that what you want to do? Oh, Desert Warfare. You're so silly. Do I have Desert Warfare and Omo? I don't know. I have a stack of cards over here that are going through these boxes that I started building decks, and I'm like, what have I done? 2026, this is not looking good. What have we done? Retro border. Nisa, voice of Zendikar. Was it in Omo? So that's probably in there then. Hey! What is happening? Welcome. Oops, that is not how you spell voice. Words. Words are dumb. Thanks for joining us. This is my little morning program / afternoon program where I sit here and I enter magic cards. my collection slowly in here. Try to make it easier to actually build decks, having things in order. It has been a disaster. I gotta go get my puppets from upstairs. I was sitting there. Gotta take some pictures and do some content stuff. It's all stuff that's just on the back burner that doesn't actually matter, so this is extra stuff I'm doing for myself. At least that's the one nice thing when you're making content, when it's just for yourself. It doesn't really matter what you're doing. Not on a schedule. Even though sometimes I wish I had a schedule. That would make my life so much easier. We did get some new spiders that I gotta put in my spider deck. Well, I guess we did get a Spider-Man set. I guess we got a whole bunch of spiders. So we're finally about to finish another box. I'm very excited. But then that means I gotta go find more cards. I don't know what box we were going to next. Oh, turn timber sower. You do so many things, but... Shambler. I know there was a couple of new funguses I gotta put on my fungus deck, too. Is this one of my original ring cores? It was one of my favorite enchantments from when I was... my original decks from when I was a kid. I love Trample. The extra +2, yeah, whatever, but... Silhana Ledgewalker here was Did I put this in the wrong hole? Silhana. This music is... It makes me want to just dance around. Tiny One's just sitting up here watching me like, you are insane, woman. I always feel like Tiny One is judging me. She might be judging me. It's a very good chance. Hope everybody's having a good holiday season. I am hoping someday that I can finish this. 235? Oh, elves, I hate you so much. Let's see if we can finish this before, and then I can grab another stack during the break. I'm gonna go stretch out my back real quick and go make sure the cats and the dog haven't decided that the house just needs to be rearranged. That's usually my my break time. Grab something to eat. I hate eating food and stuff on stream. Every once in a while it happens because I see these nerd gummies over here and I'm like, ooh. Nerd gummies, you say? Nerd gummies are one of the best candies that has been invented in a decade. So yummy. Oh my gosh, I have so many freaking Baldur's Gate cards. I really enjoyed this set. I really didn't know I had a package coming today, so I was not on the lookout. It's weird that my porch, I just cannot hear anything. Get surprised a lot. Usually Lando's out there. Lando never stays inside. He's a door darter. I really like this song. That is one of the nice things. I get to listen to music while I'm doing this as well. I used to be really super into music. I have a vast knowledge of music as well as all my hobbies are pretty ridiculous about. I used to buy new music all the time. I was constantly just absorbing. I always have to have sound or something going on in my brain. So whether or not it's my bipolarness talking to me or music playing. Jahira! Jahira's so cool. So in 30 seconds, I'm going to go on a quick little break, throw up the back screen, and then I shall return with another stack of cards and maybe a kitty. Sometimes I come back with kitties. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Thanks for sitting through the breaks and ads. I appreciate it. It funds the Blunder Dome, which funds the content, which funds the world. I'll be right back, everybody. eventually at some point. I guess we'll just do this box, because I don't feel like moving a bunch of other stuff. So, this box has probably got stupid stuff in it. This might actually be one of the last rare boxes? Maybe? I might just be making that up. What's happening, everybody? I swear I am right back. I just have not clicked the button to say that I am. So, let's click that. What's happening, everybody? I am Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I am back on the internet. I'm here again. You know, that was like that when I decided not to be. Barbie, you were ridiculous. Barbie's just over here throwing stuff. I am Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. You might have seen me all over the place. I make Magic the Gathering content of all sorts. You can find me all the socials under GoddessofBlundR. Occasionally with an E, occasionally with not. It just all kind of depends on whatever place it was. One of them didn't have enough letters, and then messed everything up. And then I was just like, meh. And my feistiness kicked in, and I was like, I'm not fixing this. So, I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. You might have seen some of my cosplays at Magic the Gathering, Magic Cons, Magic Fest, and Commander Sealed. I don't think I did anything at PAX. I was just roaming around at PAX. There was a feature creator at PAX like 2 years, but I didn't go this past year because of finances. I would go to everything if I had a chance. I would be there at all the things. I'd be exhausted. So it's probably better off that I'm not at everything. So this is week 11 of entering my collection into Moxfield. Forever. Well, will I ever stop putting cards into my Moxfield? Probably not. It seems that way. I feel like it just never ends. I've been doing some new stickers and some new emotes and some banners and things for this next year coming up. That's been taking up a lot of my time, and I keep editing my videos for TikTok and stuff, and not posting them on time. That sounds about right. I just run out of time in the day. And sometimes I'm like, do I just go play a video game for myself, or do I go post content? And I'm like, I'm gonna go play a video game. Like, if it was something that I had to do and there was like a time restriction on it, I would be like, oh, I gotta get this done. But there's not, so yeah. You get the Emmara method of things where I'm just like, well, when this gets done, it gets done. I guess. Will it get done at 3 o'clock in the morning? Probably. That's usually when things... I feel like I get a lot more stuff done at nighttime. I like it when it's nighttime. It's quiet outside, the city is gone, there's no cars driving by except for the people delivering freight and stuff. It's nice and quiet. I like the nighttime. All my friends are asleep, which makes me sad, but besides that... I mean, not all my friends are asleep. Some of them are in other countries, so they're still awake, and some of them also don't sleep and are in the same place I am, so sometimes it's okay. It's a really terrible rare card. Back in the day, Magic wasn't always great. There wasn't always good cards. Like, a lot of times I feel like a lot of cards were just made crappily on purpose. They're like, what kind of crappy defect can we give this card? Let's give it this. This seems like something crappy. Scroll rack, $32. Okay, cool. You go over there. Aurelia the War Leader. I feel like you were supposed to go in. I feel like a lot of these were supposed to go in a lot of decks. Different decks. I feel like I set these aside for a reason, and I don't know what that reason is. This was one of my favorite decks, is my Aurelia Angel deck. I love... Angels are probably my third favorite kindred group, even though angels do everything too. I complain about vampires and zombies and what other things do everything. There's other stuff. Other things do other things. I swear. Foil. Chirp. I really do like these. These look really cool. That's silly too. Yeah, I had a feeling that this box was probably a silly box. I was in there, I'm like, looking at some of these cards. This was one of the boxes I was saving toward the end. I still have binders I need to go through. These actually might be cards of my Jetmir deck that I was building. That seems like a thing that Emmara was doing. I have one CEDH deck in paper. The rest of them are all on Moxfield because they're expensive, and nobody ever wants to trade me the cards I need. Come on, somebody trade Emmara. Emmara needs things for her deck. Don't you need things for your decks? Man, the Final Fantasy set. Ugh, you're so good. You're so cool. Ugh, you make me so happy. And no matter what, I got to be a Final Fantasy ambassador and a Avatar: The Last Airbender ambassador. I can just retire if worse comes to worse. If I don't get to do anything else, whatever. I guess. Cool. Trance Kaju. Are these all? Okay, I was gonna say that's not what this card looks like. And I was like, oh, I guess it does. It is a flip card. That is why. That is why I did not know that artwork. This is a silly card. I have died to this thing a couple of times now. Kaja. Genome Sorcerer. Excalibur 2. Not to be confused with Excalibur 1. 257. I must have just thrown my Final Fantasy cards in here. So this must be a mixture of Final Fantasy cards and expensive stuff. Excellent. And this is why everything needs to be put in order. Because this is nonsense. I got so much new Final Fantasy art this year. That's the thing that makes me really excited about Universes Beyond, is I get all this new artwork for these things that I love. Like, what are we listening? Oh, this is the last song. I was like, it's gotta almost be over. I hope everybody is having a good day. Having a good winter. So freaking cold. My old house does not like to be warm, apparently. Dumb. Noctis. I do need to go finish that, too. I swear. Eventually I'll finish all these. 484. I feel like Izzet doesn't really have a... I don't know. It does non-creature spell stuff a lot, but... I wish it did other things. I don't know. Lord Master of Hell. Demon Noble Wizard. You know, all the important things. I wish I was so many cool things. I'm just crazy cat lady, magic lady. What's... Yoshitaka Amano's artwork is so good. This Fatal Push is so cool. I don't know where I'm putting it. Somewhere. This is one of my favorite artists. I used to do a lot of drawing of their artwork from the instruction manuals when I was a kid. I figure out what I'm doing this evening, food-wise. I always try to have everything planned out, but I don't know. I spent like the whole entire night thinking, I'm like, what am I doing tomorrow? This dark ritual is so cool looking too. Where am I putting this? What is this dark ritual? Interesting. Boop. That's where I was going. $11.99. That sounds ridiculous. This is silly. Go Bez. Always collecting crystals like some kind of douchebag. So much cool magic artwork. Gotta have magic. Also love Final Fantasy. That's silly. That looks fun. There's still a whole bunch of stuff I would like to build in this set. God damn it. I don't want to see new cards. Just stop showing me things. I forgot about things. Is that another one of those? It is another one of these. Why do I have so many fatal pushes? Battle at the big bridge? Nine? Foil? Guess those should both just go together. Ponder. I hate pondering. Actually, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. There's ponder and a couple other things. That's not gonna work. I guess we just put the... Nope. What is this ponder? That's a really cool ponder. What was this from? I missed all the secret layer for Avatar, and it really bums me out. I'm a terrible Avatar ambassador. Not even have all the secret layers. Failure me. Those are concerts that are not coming anywhere near me, but that is a group of people playing together. I bet that's gonna be a fun concert. Interesting. I'm just clicking buttons. I don't know what I'm doing. All this music makes me happy. I don't know, industrial music makes it fills my brain with sound, so I don't think as much. It's so stupid. 208. Borderless, you know. She is silly. She is really good. She's like, I know I'm really good. I'm $50 kinda good. With the sound off, how are you supposed to hear me? That is fine, Tom. Thanks for hanging out. That's all that matters. I appreciate it. I see you. I will not see you this week, though. Because Tom has got holiday things, I assume? What do you mean? You know who doesn't? Me. Dominion. That's a card game, isn't it? I feel like it's a card/board game. I wish I had people to play board games with. I would play a lot of games if I had more games. I was going to say, I already play a lot of games. I would play even more games, though. What do you do? What do we cast a... So, this band, Pixel Grip, that I've been enjoying, is playing with Peaches next year. Part of me is, like, kind of want to go to that. Is be ridiculous. This is not music they would play at MagicCon. Even though I would sing this song and probably be banned forever. It's only inappropriate. There's no bad words. Well, there is bad words, but they're okay bad words. The River Churn. Man, I really want to go back to Amonkhet. I'm sitting here playing Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm just like, I really like Egypt. I love the aesthetic. Is this a water slide? Is the Big Frog's monument just a giant water slide? I'm pretty sure it's an amusement park. This is clearly a water slide that goes off into the Lux. I don't care what anybody... I imagine it's actually the racetrack, but we're going to say it's a water slide, because that's cooler. This is a really good card for things that I need to do. I enjoyed Aether Drift. There was a lot of fun cards. I keep forgetting that came out this year. This is a giant dino. Giant dino boy. Oh, Lord. I'm probably just going to play a lot of video games this week. I don't know. I don't really have massive plans this holiday season. With my family gone and everything, I'm just kind of like, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to go outside. My partner gets mad that I don't want to go places, but it's not great out there, people. I have a pretty crappy time every time I go outside, so it's just like, why? Why would I go outside? I don't know. They almost lost Loot. He almost went flying off here. With your help, Loot, we're going to make a hell of an entrance, said Chandra. In less than 15 minutes, she came to regret those words. That's because Chandra doesn't think anything through. Let me tell you, me and Chandra have an issue. She just runs off, doesn't care about any... She cares about people, but she doesn't care about what she does. And then just has to figure out how to fix the problem. And it annoys me. Probably because I know people like her. And I'm just like, don't do that. Stop that. Think things through. Think it through. Tom, what happened to your your banner thing that I made you last year that you never used for your content creation. How am I supposed to make Tom stickers if Tom's not going to make stickers? Or use it as a banner for Tom. Tom, you should stream. Why do you not stream? You could be streaming right now while streaming with me, and then we could be dual streaming right now. You could be playing Assassin's Creed. I could be here chit-chatting. And then we'll chit-chat together. You know, you just said that you can't hear me, so I don't know why I'm saying all these words. Flight car! That's not a thing. Oh, maybe it is. I use my flight car. What would flighting be? Like flying and gliding? I taught new people magic this year. I met new friends that are super cool. It's been a pretty good year, besides all the terrible things. Death, cancers, car accidents, medication withdrawals, all sorts of fun stuff. On top of cool stuff. Lifecraft Engine, I want a version of you with cats. Mendicant Core is a silly card. It always runs away doing things if you don't kill it. It's 2-mana commanders are always super dangerous. Sabsunin! I was just talking about. I couldn't remember her. I was just like, Sabby? Sabby Sunan? Sabby is one of our mods, and one of our bestest friends is on here. Is that words? Bestesses? Friendesses? She is the lux. She makes rainbows. Everybody's happy. They're like, she opened an amusement park with water slides, and everybody loves it. You're silly, Sabsunan. See, this person knows what's going on. They got Cryptcaller Chariot has cats. I really want to know the names of the 2 kitties that pull SK's chariots. Chariot. I would really like to make a horror movie. I'm just sitting here, like, I could make a really cool horror movie. I would just take everything that annoys me about horror movies and just do the complete opposite of everything. 326 showcase. The question is, did I buy this for $20 and then just not use it for anything? Because if I did, failure on my part. Oh, fighter class. You are pretty good. You're a lot better than you used to be. I do like all the Demir. These weird colored cards with the blues and the purples. Deathburger. So weird because it's a Death Shadow attached to a car, or attached to a vehicle. It's got really cool art, though. This Nisa is really pretty. This is a green energy. Like, I have two energy decks just because I have one that has green in it. It's just weird. Mendicant Call. There's so much cool art and Magic. I love that we get so many different kinds of art now. Chandra, Spark Hunter. You know, this one is not like super exciting, but this thing does work for me in my decks that I have it. Most of the time nobody deals with it because they're just like, yeah, this isn't super scary, and then she just starts doing stupid ass stuff. And when I start driving my vehicles for free and stuff, or I don't need creatures to pilot them anymore, I start throwing motorcycles at you, well, then you have a problem. Life crafting gem. Oh, that's a cool. Oh my god, that's some cards there. Those are some cards. Me. These are all full arts. I need to actually go through all my lands. Like, my land base is a giant mess. Like, I have a lot of... I try to theme everything, so, like, my lands I theme to my decks as well, depending on what planes we're on, or what universes beyond set I'm doing. And got a lot of, I just forgot what I was saying. This song keeps repeating the same thing over and over again today. It got to my brain hole. I need to find music to put on here for you all to listen to. Is there... I don't know... stuff I need to go look into. There's like chillcore and stuff that you can play for free on here, I think. I gotta go look it up. And I gotta go find my music that I had made. It's just a small sample, but at least it's some music during the Be Right Back screen. I was gonna do that the other day. I gotta find it. I thought it was over in my Google folders, but... This Gilgamesh is really cool, Tom. In 2 minutes, I am gonna go take a slight little stretchy break. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me. It has been a couple weeks of us trying to get this done. This is my original Avison. I have a kitty named Avison. She's a beautiful baby girl. Anyways, we'll probably keep that. This was actually my Keldheim card. My pre-release card. This thing just decimated everybody. It was stupid. I was trying to make sure nobody was paying attention to her when she came out, and she just decimated everybody. They would waste their removal on other things before she got out. And foreign clicks are so cool. You know, brambly. I like foreign clicks. I love the Phyrexians. They're all pretty cool. Besides Elish Norn. She's a jerk. That's so silly. Endless Whispers. The ridiculous thing is I traded in a whole bunch of Magic cards earlier this year because I needed to pay for the conventions. I would rather... I want to go and do things and experience life before I can't anymore. So, like, none of this stuff, it's all just gonna go away eventually. This is my original avatar of one of my favorite artworks. I actually need to get this hung back up. I have one signed by RK Post. I will be back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for sitting through the ads. I do appreciate it. I will be right back in a second after my break. Boop, boop, boop. do that over here so I don't put it on the internet. Is this a different number? Oh my god. Why is everything so awful? Why must everything be so much work? You silly goose. Let's see. Ugh. I'm back, you weirdos. Yo, weirdos, I'm back. It's Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. Look at me. Hee hee. I've returned. I'm a Magic the Gathering content creator. One of your Magic the Gathering Avatar, The Last Airbender ambassadors. I am a Magic the Gathering online creator. I'm a Magic the Gathering arena creator. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. I am the Queen of Plane Chase, the Crixus Princess, Bipolar Bear by night. I'm everything. I'm awesome. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Thanks for putting up with me. Da, 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 da. Demon Chaser. Sometimes you just get to hear the things that I am reading. It's not even any. You're like, what is she talking about? Demon Chaser. Been letting my partner watch Christmas movies the last couple of days. Ugh, I hate Christmas movies so much. Except for, I like Muppet Christmas Carol. I like Elf. I like Scrooged. I like Die Hard. I like Violent Night is fun. I love bad guys getting ponzored. That was one of my favorite things in the world. Those people getting what they deserve. I know that's terrible. Like the Punisher, what he does is not great, but sometimes people needed to be taken care of. So says the Punisher. Thasios? This isn't Thasios. And it's clearly not. Titus, hiding out. Trying to act like you're Thasios. You'll never be Thasios, Titus. Titus? Titus. I really want to get all of the summon spells with these artworks for my summon deck. I love my summon deck. It's stupid. I felt really bad. I was on a charity Final Fantasy stream, and I brought that deck with me, and it never does anything. Like, I mean, it does stuff. It plays magic, but it never, like, explodes and does anything, like, terrible. No. This last time, I was just like, oh no. What have I done? I was like, I'm really sorry. I was like, I broke the game. I mean, nobody had any way to stop me. I usually never play Magic by myself. I hate taking really long turns and stuff, so I'm usually pretty fast about it. I just could not. I was like, I can easily win this game, but I have to do all these things to do it, and man, I love Foretell. It's one of my favorite. I like people know that I have a card is just hanging out that could possibly ruin their lives. Such a long sword that doesn't look very long in this picture. I have been really slacking on my social media posting and whatnot, which I apologize. Just, if I don't have anything important to say, I just usually don't. I don't know. And that is not a good way to be a content creator. You're supposed to just throw out random content no matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. Summoning materia is really cool, too. You know what? Sokka needs summoning material. That's what's happening. Sokka is great. Sokka is the best part of Avatar. Oh. He's the comic relief, but he's also super smart and saves the day all the time. And he's always feeling down on himself. And he does do dumb things and say dumb things, but he learns his lessons. Such a simple card. So 5/4 for 3 other dinosaurs get +1/+1. Still is not terrible. 3 mana, 5/4s, nothing to scuff at. Not to mention that you're probably playing it on like turn 2 in green. Debris Beetle is weird because it's almost like a half of it's almost the elephant that does the things. The same things. Words. Each opponent loses 3 life. I mean, you're doing 9 damage and getting 3 life out of it. I mean, not terrible. Quag Feast, I have so many copies of you. It's really weird. These bug people eat each other. Weirdos. On Wings of Gold. I don't know if I put a copy of this aside for my zombie deck or not. Oh, Endure tokens? Can make all my allies fly. It's a lot of mana to do that. But those are getting +1/+1 and flying for 4. And I create zombies still. I don't need zombies in that deck, but... This artwork looks like it would be in like a "Don't Do Drugs" ad in the back of a comic book in the 80s. Except for it would be saying "Do drugs." Drive fast cars. Smashy smashies. River Churn Monument, you are pretty cool. I don't know where I want to put you though. Oh my gosh, what an insane amount of cards. This is so silly, it makes me happy. Oh, another Blasphemous Edict! Oh, that's exciting. Me. I really like this card. This is my Blasphemous Act. This is what I've been waiting for. 57? I'm playing this for 1 black all the time. Territorial Herald Kit. Aetherite? Oops. I don't know why I was thinking Hellkite. I think that is a thing, though. I feel like that's a creature. I just write the rest of the word. It's just like, this is never coming up. And then I just saw all these territorial words that I was like, about. I was like, that's too many words. I don't like this. All these words look the same. I have the problem that I can't focus. I like small text boxes for things, like comic books, magic, like a page full of words throws my brain off for some reason. I hate it. It's stupid. I look at things and my eyes will just start bouncing around and won't read things straight. It'll just be like, hey, let's just read random things that we see. I'm like, no, that's not how reading works. Don't do that. So that is one reason why magic and comic books helped me learn how to read better. Because as a kid, I don't have the words to explain why you're being dumb or why your brain is not doing the thing it should be doing. I could not explain what was happening. Sky, chariot. So pretty. Look like they got little chocobos. With their little crane chocobos. Or giant cranes, I guess, because they're the size of a person. Boop. I am a big fan of Fearless Swashbuckler. A really good card. Especially for pirates. A deerless Swashbuckler. Is that foil? Sometimes with the lighting, I can't tell whether things are foils or not. Sometimes the foiling from this angle of light doesn't work. I bet that looks really cool in the purple foiling. Bloodghast is a really good card. I used to play with it a lot back in Modern and Standard. Back in Zendikar days. Oh my god. It was so long ago. I don't know if I have this in my horse deck or not, but I feel like I don't. Oh, District Mascot. The last game I played with this was really silly. Dun, 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 dun. Red Shift, a Rocketeer Chief. It's got cool artwork. I don't know why Bazri does cat stuff now, but I'm okay with it. He's got lots of cats in this picture. He's tomorrow's champion. Tomorrow's champion today. He's got so many cats in his picture. He's got a cat there and a cat there. He's got a cat riding him. He's got the cat over here and here and here. Man. You exert him and you can create a 1/1 cat. You can cycle him. And then when you cycle him, cats you control get hexproof and indestructible. And he's only 1 mana. The Human Knight. Bazri, I think you're just an honorary cat guy. You just get to go in my cat deck because you're cat-like. And you love your cats. This winter has really cool art. Is this a foil? No. It looks like it's a foil. The weird wavy, like, static effect of coloring behind him looks really, really cool. This card is also really gross. Winter. Fractal harness is a weird equipment that I've never seen anybody play before. Makes fractals. Fractals. Fractal. Down in Fractal Rock. Dun, 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 fractal, fractal, fractal. Oh my god. Oh, did I just invent a parody song for Strixhaven? Yeah, I did. I am sorry. I can make parody songs all day long. My brain, a lot of times my songs are just about cats, but Gandalf the White, Karen Yenner, and your wonderful artwork. I cosplayed as Ashnod and then Karen Yenner, and I got pictures together with the artwork and everything. It was pretty cool. I did the same thing with Agatha too. And then they did a commission for me of Ashnod. Gandalf. Boop. Shadow wreckage. Well, everybody, I am almost done with this stack, so I am gonna go. Nobody uses Settle the Wreckage. They should. I'm putting it in Sokka because it's funny, and nobody will see it coming. Anyway, except for the people who are watching this stream. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I am Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I might be back in a little bit. I just gotta go do some stuff about the house. Go pick up this package. Barbie bit this season of Gathering, and it's one of my only magic cards I have that is damaged because of Barbie. It's not cool. It has a cat bite mark in it. Oh, your fault, Barbie. You know what, though? Vendors sell you damaged stuff, and they will not put the price down most of the time. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I will be back tomorrow afternoon / morning. Probably for a much longer time because I don't have anything to do tomorrow. I had a whole bunch of stuff I had to do this morning. We'll be finishing some stuff up here after that, so I don't have to do things tomorrow. We'll be doing some more adding of stuff to Moxfield. Maybe we'll play some Magic. I don't know. We'll see. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling and what I want to do. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope everybody is taking care of themselves. World sucks. Be careful. Be safe. Take care of each other. Be good to your friends, your family. Tell them you love them. They might not be here very long. You might not be here very long. I know those are all depressing things to say, but that's all true. A foil full art ancient tomb? Sure. Why not? That's a thing that's just hanging out here. I feel like that was supposed to go in a deck at some point. It just didn't. I don't know. Let us go see if there's anybody on that's over to Rage right now. If you stay for the Rage, you get extra points you can use to influence games. Nobody ever uses them when me and Tom are playing, but I will let you redeem them when me and Tom are playing. To cause chaos. Let's see here. Let us go to raids. What are you doing? You're playing... that's not magic. That is clearly not magic. I don't know what the hell that is. That's not magic. Bear Claymore is playing magic, though. Let's go hang out with my friend Bear. Bear is one of the Breakfast Club. I play Magic with them every Wednesday, except for this Wednesday. This Wednesday, no Wednesday or Thursday games, so I do apologize, but we'll be back next week. Say hi to Bear when we get over there. One of my favorite people in the Magic community. I've known them for years. Always good to me. One of my Hispanic brothers in arms, hanging out, doing the magic. I appreciate y'all. You take care of yourselves. And we shall see you later.